Hey y'all. Today is a special episode because I got my girl Angel with me today. So, me and Rashad want y'all to just come
Come
into
into
the
the living
living
room.
room with us. And this episode is about mental health, y'all. This is an important topic because a lot of us are suffering with mental health issues. It's like something bigger than it ever been before. Like people ain't experienced these issues. And I personally think, y'all, that social media plays a major role in today's mental health. Do y'all
Absolutely.
agree?
Absolutely.
I most definitely do.
Absolutely.
Like we trying to keep up with everybody. We trying to look like everybody. Everybody want to be like the Kardashians. Not me per se. I don't want to be like the Kardashians, but I can see why people want to have this certain type of figure. People want to have this certain be in a certain type of tax bracket, and it's really messing with people mental because first off, let me just say this. I don't want to, take the show over with this because this is a really big issue, y'all. We making more money than we ever made before. And how we still broke is what I don't understand.
Damn.
Like, really, like we broke making more than our parents did in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. Why we broke? Like, do anybody got an answer for that?
Because everybody trying to keep up with somebody else instead of doing them. Like, do you? When your time comes to be at that next level, you'll get to that next level.
Right.
I've never been the type of person like to keep up with people. Like a lot of people say, oh, you old fashioned, you got an old soul. But I never tried to keep up with nobody. Like, I ain't never feel like, oh, I had to go spend $2,000 on an outfit to look cute. Like,
Right.
I can go get a $15 outfit and be fly, you know?
Listen, I still shop at Rainbows. I still go to Target and Walmart. I put on the Target fit and it look real good. Why you looking at me like that, Richard?
I'm listening. I'm actively listening. That's all. That's all.
Like, do you shop at Rainbows?
I don't shop at
I
Rainbow.
shop at Rainbow.
All
I
right,
go to
but
Target.
I
ain't
still
go to Rainbow.
do.
I for
Like-
sure go to Meijer, Target, Walmart, Menards if they got
I
it.
used to.
Rainbows has some cute little outfits.
They sure do.
That's
Me and
the
my friends-
Rainbows. The clothes at Rainbows is the same ones they got on Fashion Nova and Shein.
Nah, I can't agree
Is
with
it-
you on that one.
You
Why
won't
the-
shop at Rainbows no more. You
Is
don't
it?
know?
Is it Sheen or
that's true.
Shein?
That's true. But I get something from Target real quick.
Yeah, Target is cute, and Walmart little get up something real quick, especially when I go out of town on a trip or something like that. Let me just go in Walmart, grab something like some quick shoes. But no,
shit.
mental like
Like for real, some people be saying, "Oh, I can't go. Or I ain't got nothing to wear. I can't go in there and stunt." Like I know somebody who did. I was like, "What you mean you can't go in there and stunt? Like, who you trying to stunt for?
right.
Like these men ain't worried about how much your outfit cute. I mean, not how much your outfit cute. How much your outfit costs.
Right.
Like you supposed to be going to have a good time. Like who you trying to stunt on?
And
But
then
it's a social media thing, like for real. Like I seen people like take every picture off their page because they feel like the people they follow they not on their level or
Right.
doing good as them. Like, do you stay in your lane?
Damn.
trying to
Like
tell you.
social media is like really made people different.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I know people who don't post at all because, like you said, they want to make sure it looks like the best outfit they ever had or something like that. But it don't have to be like that because, like, we live in a world where you can just really be who you are. You ain't gotta, keep up with nobody. But
I think men got it worse than women though. For real.
yeah, they definitely do.
Especially in
They'll,
our city.
they'll blow a whole check on
Baby.
some shoes. They'll blow a whole check on some shoes and a hat that say Ali Poppin. Come in. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But people really be trying to keep
Got
up with each
chain on,
other.
it's 30 bands.
30
and
bands.
Ain't got no house.
Ain't got no house. Ain't got no
hopping.
car. You
House
know?
surfing.
You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
called
saying?
house surfing, right?
So we know that play a part in mental health, but can we answer why mental health is so important? I mean, speaking now, we know how it's important then in the early 2000s, blah, blah, blah. But now, 2024, moving forward, with inflation's going on, everything raising as far as financial problems with mental health, but everything else surrounding mental health, why is it so important?
I think mental health, me myself, is very important now in this age. Is because, and we need to recognize it because the suicide rate is going up,
Definitely.
especially more in Black men.
And them children, too.
And these children too. And again, got a lot to do with social media. I think that people scared to talk about what's going on in their head, how they feeling,
Right.
because they're scared what somebody gonna think. Because everybody's so judgmental.
Yeah.
For example, when the piggyback into people don't want to go come outside or post on Instagram, but they looking at everybody's story, being a ghost follower, be like, you making yourself sick, you know?
Hurt.
And especially the city we live in, if you ain't look like you doing something or got something going on, ain't nobody respecting you, ain't nobody inviting you to nothing. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's really good for people to take breaks off social media and just focus on them.
That's true. I believe that. Like, social media is very draining, especially when it comes to, like, with these relationships. You look at people, and I hate keep going back to it because it's, like, detrimental in the society right now, relationships. Because there is, like oblivious right now. Nobody's in one. Nobody know what it means or know what it takes to stay in one. But people look at these social media and relationships and think, like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. This is how relationships supposed to be. Meanwhile, these people behind the camera hate each other.
Miserable.
You know, divorce paper probably
Cheating.
already signed. Cheating. You know what I'm saying? Don't care about no. Same, like, I hate to reference people, but what's that? Jeezy and Jeannie. You thought they was like the cutest couple. Jeezy signed the divorce. What? Like, we ain't see that coming.
Immediately.
You know, so what we see on social media don't really be what's really going on.
And piggyback on that goes to show you about, like, what looks good ain't always good, and it's about his mental health. Like, we don't know what she did or what he did, but something wasn't going on where it was making him mentally happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And want to stay in that place. So even though we didn't see that coming, he did what's best for his mental.
Right.
You know, so.
And then, I don't know, like, you know, like, as a, like, culture, let's just talk about the Black culture. As a culture of people, I feel like we're the only culture of people who don't look out for each other. All the other cultures, like, they can live in the same house until you grow old together, make money together. We leave each other. Soon as we, some before 18, I'm going to say turn 18, even our parents be like, I can't wait till you turn 18.
Get the fuck out my house.
Get out the house. We don't stay together.
You think you grown? Bye.
Look, listen, me personally couldn't wait to get out my mama's house when I turned 18. I was one of those ones. But the benefit that it could provide for you if you stay in that house just a little bit longer, like, and our, you know, we don't got the parents that's supporting that. Like, you know, some people
well,
do.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's why I say some people do.
I ain't gonna, so I think the 80s babies are much better parents. Not taken away. I know my mom did the best she can. Kudos to you, Ma.
Okay.
But I believe that the 80s babies and late 70s babies are better parents. And the only reason why they are is because we got more exposure. Mm-hmm. See, our parents didn't have the computer, the internet, you know, like free therapy in our community. They using that, our mental illness to look us up.
It's free therapy in our community. Where is that?
Free therapy. They
with your insurance, your health insurance.
It's free therapy?
I mean, through your health insurance. That's
if
why I'm late.
Chrysler, look.
Yeah, I'm late because I was actually cut my session short. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I got a therapist, and I like it a lot. Like, I wish I did it when I was 13, 14.
What's the benefit of therapy?
First, it helped people that you deal with. So it like, she don't like judge me. So that's like a, you know, I just spill it. At first I was kind of against it. Like, oh, I ain't gonna tell her everything. She can't handle everything. But then I end up just spilling it. Well, I still ain't spill everything, you know what I mean? But spilled the most about it.
Sure.
And it really helped you just gather your thoughts. It helped the people you deal with. So you feel me? I could decompress because I know, like, she lined it up for me, so I know what I'm dealing with. She recognized, she went to school for it, so you know.
And I got a question.
That's real shit.
I recommend it
for you. Like, do a therapist, because I had this conversation with my sister. Do a therapist supposed to tell you what to do, or do they just advise you exactly, you know, on the steps to take to, you know, become a better person or a better version of yourself?
I think a therapist is to like help you. I think a psychiatrist is like, because they write you prescriptions and put you on meds. So maybe a psychiatrist, but like a therapist is like organize. She my organizer.
Right.
I think with therapists, I like therapists. Okay.
Yeah. I know you work with them all the time.
Not at work.
No.
Something not at work. I got one therapist.
Oh,
her name Mary. I've been with her about 2 years.
Okay.
And ain't there many therapists like that in the hospital, for real, to be honest with you.
More psychiatrists, right?
Yeah, more psychiatrists. That's what I was getting at. It's more psychiatrists. Like, you can see the psychiatrists come. Okay, so, but what about the referral for the therapist? So, I think black people need more therapy than they do meds, if that makes sense. Like, everybody wants
100%.
Everybody want to throw somebody on meds.
Yeah, 100%.
They need somebody to talk to. Okay.
Right.
And my therapist, Mary, she cool. You know, like I talk to her about everything. And the reason why I got therapist is because certain stuff you want to talk about or stuff you want to deal with in the past. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people knowing your business.
Right.
And they'll show you how to break yourself down, look at yourself in the mirror. Versus somebody you telling them like how you feeling about something, whatever.
And they telling the next person.
Yeah. You know what I'm
That, you
saying?
know what? Let me tell you, my older sister. I can honestly say my older sister was my therapist because it was nothing I couldn't tell her. I could tell her that my pussy was itching or something if that was the case. Listen, shut up. If that was the case, I could tell her that. But the only problem with that was my mama knew, my brother knew, everybody. I'm like, dang, Naja, why you gotta tell everybody what I told you?
Exactly.
Her name was Naja?
Yeah.
My sister, I got a sister named Naja.
Yeah, her name was Lil Naja.
Lil Naja, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naja.
Yeah, but
Sound like my mama.
That way, like,
Can't tell my mama shit.
I can't tell my mama
Yeah,
nothing
I don't think
because
nobody can.
I can't tell my mama nothing because if I tell my mama
Because
something,
your mama gonna want the best for you, so she gonna look at it from a mother perspective.
no, it ain't
You need
even
a-
that though. My mama be good with her advice, but it be soon as we get into our argument, well, that's why this happened to you.
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
like,
Like, God damn.
And that's why a therapist is good because you ain't got to worry about your therapist doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they see you doing something that you did before, they be like, okay, now look, you did that. You back on that same dumb ass shit. Now
Right,
you want to see what
right.
you're doing? Like here goes the pattern. You be like,
y'all don't
damn.
feel judged when they be writing down talking about I see.
It ain't like that. See, and that's the stereotype of it. That's the stereotype of it. Everybody think a therapist is somebody who just sit back with their legs propped up and just taking notes.
Right.
A lot of them black. You know, like a lot of them are black.
Right.
So they be sitting there chilling,
So
looking at you.
in our community, the black community, let me be precise because I want people to really understand when I say our community. We understand and we know that black men are less likely, with the exception of my dog,
Yeah.
to go to therapy and things like that. But I want to know, how pivotal is it from your standpoint? How pivotal is it for a black man to go to therapy? You already said you love it, so we know it's definitely beneficial, but what are some of the other perks? Because as men, as black men, we don't have a safe space. A lot of times, more than some, we don't feel like, and we have experience where we can't just talk to someone, we all just say it without them telling the whole world. So what are some other perks other than your therapist keeping your, you know what I'm saying, holding that shit together for you, not telling nobody? What's some other perks? Like, how do you feel after you relinquish all of that?
First, this is my first therapist. She not black, so
Oh, shit.
I was kind of like standoffish about it. Like, oh, she not black, she ain't gonna get it, she don't understand. So I ain't really dove into like the blackness of the situation and the
she
struggle
understand
of the black man.
Man.
I mean, she probably do, but so I ain't really get into that. But I just feel like you need to have those tools, you need those resources. You gotta just, because you can't come to nobody. You can go to your man's, even your man's gonna chop it up with you. But you need
Real
somebody that's
shit,
gonna really,
yeah.
hey, X, Y, and Z. This is what you're doing. This is what you need to do. And then when I talk to you next week, let's see the improvement. So it's like they gonna hold you accountable. And then at the end of the day, you can say anything. You hang up that phone. It's like I ain't gotta see her. You feel me? To next week. But I look forward to seeing her next week. But I'm saying like,
Exactly.
Let me
I
tell
feel
her
it's not
this.
being judged. I just feel like not being judged, you can really
Right.
just like, you feel me? Like get help.
Exactly.
You gotta want the help though. So don't go in there and be like, because I was in there like, ugh.
Fuck, I
You
don't
feel
wanna
me?
do
Like,
this shit.
all right, let me just. You feel me? And
Loosen up.
I got the flow, and then before I knew it, the session was over. She's like, all right, next week. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I'm
Like, hold on, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
So you was kind of in that bitch like, damn, it's over already?
it took me like maybe 4 sessions to really like absorb it because I was just like, oh fuck, man.
And that's
You know.
the thing, though. That's what people don't understand about therapists. Like, a therapist is not about to lie to you. They're not about to sugarcoat anything to you. And they make you break yourself down. Like, in looking at the mirror. And the hardest thing... Sorry. And the hardest thing is to do is for somebody to look in the mirror and break themselves down and see what their flaws is and see what their mental status is. That's the hardest thing for somebody to do. I had to sit down and break myself down. And that was, like, the hardest thing for me to do. And it wasn't nothing big, but it's just something that my therapist told me, like, okay, 10 people can't tell the same lie. This lady don't even know, you know?
Right,
Damn.
okay.
Right.
Well, I think, you know what? I haven't been to therapy, so I don't know the benefits of therapy. I'm thinking about going. You know, ain't nothing wrong with me.
I'll send you the link. You gotta go.
I gotta go.
You say
Because
it's-
I need
it's
help.
I think
worth
it should be
everybody should do
in
it.
schools. It should be talked about. It should be, you know, like it should be
Yeah.
mandatory. I feel like
Real shit.
I wish
Especially in
What about
schools.
I wish I went when I was
giving
13,
therapy
14.
To our,
I
you
did
know what I'm
too.
saying? Each other. Like, I mean, I get it. Y'all said like, oh, you share this and you feel like you being judged and people saying, you know, X, Y, and Z. But what about, you know, you know, being therapists for each other, you know, friends, family, and stuff like that. Like, I got certain friends that I could call and be like, girl, let me tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people I can. Like, I don't feel judged. I don't feel like, you know, they're going to use it against me or anything. So you don't think that you can actually just, like, because ain't that what it is? Therapy is somebody to talk to and get a release from.
See, that's venting. What you're
Right.
talking about, what you're saying is venting, and the therapist let you vent, okay? And they sit there and they basically analyze shit, like be for real, like, oh, okay, like for example, oh, like, oh, this motherfucker crazy, or this motherfucker hurt. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got childhood trauma. You know, so they sit there and analyze you. And they tell you, like, hey, this was, I feel like, going on with you, you know, this is why you act the way you do, and this is this and that, and that's that, you know? And some people will walk away, they be like, man, I'm gonna fuck on some bullshit.
Right.
What?
But I hear that term too much. So trauma. Like nowadays, I've been new to term, but I hear it also often more than ever now. Oh, you traumatized, or you got childhood trauma, or you got past relationship trauma. Why is this word being used so loosely and making it seem like everybody got something fucking wrong with them?
They really, really, really try to. It honestly. Let me think about this.
I feel like it's being overly used, like the word weird. People take the word weird and it's like,
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
yeah, like how you slapping that
that's
shit on
fighting
me?
words in Cali though.
Real shit.
Yeah, you can't be,
You know.
no real talk.
Yeah,
like it's new. I guess it's new here, being called weird and weirdo. But if you say that to Cali, that's you
Niggas
about to
on
get
your
down
bumper.
somebody.
Niggas on
You
your
feel me?
line.
But yeah. So, y'all, we was talking about trauma though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
But
trauma.
we-
But
Yeah, but
we know.
It's a
Yeah.
word that
everybody
everybody
uses
uses loosely. You know what I mean?
I think everybody got trauma to some extent, in some fashion. That's why I think everybody could use some therapy.
Yeah.
Cause if I, like you said, your friends, what if I got a problem with my friend? I can't. Hey, you feel me? Like, I gotta.
Yeah. Like they just want to know everything.
Man, you know.
Yeah. You know.
I feel like even as adults, we experience trauma. We deal with it better, but as a child, it's different because it sticks with you. I don't say harder or more, but it affects you a lot, a lot differently because you don't know how to deal with it for one. And then for two, you subconsciously project it or reflect it, whether you at
I
work
feel
or.
like a lot of adults don't know how to do it.
That's what I was about to say.
and that's
Y'all
where it
feel like-
goes back to
Compartmentalize
trauma.
with it and keep it moving. Like, all right,
Yeah, you
take
right.
the blow and suck it up and persevere. But it's like you got to go talk about that. You feel me? Go. It's okay to not be okay. Like,
But nobody want to
Exactly.
talk
Real.
all the time. Like,
Exactly.
do y'all got to get in deep details?
And
of
that's
why
the
I feel
problem.
like
That's where
this?
that's where I'm
Yeah.
No, I'm
piggyback
just
on.
saying. Sometimes
People
you don't
wanna break
necessarily
themselves
want to
down.
do that though.
you can never get better if you don't.
If you don't break
You
yourself
keep
down.
sweeping it under the rug. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's still under the rug.
And that's and a lot of people like
So, like, hypothetically, me and you get into it, right? Like, or whatever the case may be, and I'm like, all right, I'm feeling the way, but I really don't want to say it because I don't want to, mess up the mood or the vibe or whatever. And then, it resurfaced. I'm like, well, let me tell you, this is how I felt, and well, I felt it, and this is what made me feel this way. Like, who wants to go through those steps when I could just clearly? I feel like people need to understand, like, what need to be understand, like how things affect you. You know what I mean? Like when you just clearly just make a disclosure, like, okay, what's right and what's wrong. It's simple. In so many words,
But I feel like people don't want to fall back on accountability though.
That's true.
And a
A lot
therapist
of people
is
do
gonna make
not
you be
want to be
accountable.
accountable.
Yeah.
That is true.
Accountability
That's what it
is, even if I come to you.
That's the key to it.
Yeah, accountability
Right
is.
there.
I don't want to take accountability for making you feel, you know what I'm saying, distressed, traumatized, whatever it may be.
That's
Not me per
it's
se,
and,
but-
like so many people.
yeah, it sound like narcissist.
Yeah,
I was about to say, but
Baby.
she had me fucked up, or he had me fucked up.
And
That's
you like,
why.
what?
No.
No,
Man.
when you speak of like abusers, like people get traumatized because they're abused physically, sexually, mentally, whatever. Those abusers,
depends on type of abuse.
yeah, but abusers, some people don't know. Like, I mean, a sexual offender probably know, and if you verbally, and physically abuse,
Hurt people,
some
hurt people.
Yeah, hurt people.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Every
Like,
time.
you know what I mean? So it's like, how do you know? Type of thing.
They be knowing.
That's some real shit.
That's some real shit. Now, narcissists, they know what the fuck they be doing, but it's a habit though. Like narcissists, it's like a habit that I feel like they learned. Okay, and what I mean by saying they learned is, it's like, okay, they sit there and they learn how to manipulate people to get their way. And if you've been having your way for so long with manipulate people and being a narcissist and this same drill working, then you stop trying to do that shit. It's hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been having your way with that. And that's the thing with narcissists. Like, they had their way. So only person can fit is
I don't think
fix
I
a narciss-
dealt
I don't
with
think
a
therapy
real
can fix a narcissist.
narcissistic person.
I feel like it could open a narcissistic person up to recognizing what they doing and fixing it if they want to be. If they want to fix it. Because like I said, I was in therapy, not open, and I wasn't open. I was like, you dry. Now it's like, all right, bet, let's get it.
Say most narcissists don't want to fix it.
Right.
Because they get away with so much shit. Like
they running their program.
Okay. They know it be wrong.
Well, I might have to get therapy or something.
You a narcissist?
It ain't gonna
No,
hurt
I'm
nothing.
not narcissistic
It ain't
at
gonna
all.
hurt.
You know I ain't no narcissist.
No, I was saying because we talking about narcissism.
But it's different type of
Then you was
narcissist.
like, I get
Like
therapy.
it's like a type of narcissist where overall it's the sense of feeling important and what the importance is.
You
But-
know what? That's another word to be thrown around a lot. Narcissism, and you narcissist. Like,
Exactly, and I think that too.
what's
And I
the
actually
real
hate
trait?
that.
What's the real traits of it though? Instead of
Hey
like,
Siri, what is a narcissist?
there you go.
It's me,
There you go.
a me person.
Word.
Me.
Centered personality style characterized
I don't
as having
think-
an excessive preoccupation with oneself and one's own needs.
See?
Often at
Me.
the expense of
Exactly.
Damn, a me ass
No,
nigga.
for real.
Like
That shit wild.
I ain't know me. I'm a giver.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite
All right,
catch
thank you,
that.
baby.
that's enough.
No, but no, I'm a giver. Like, and that's as far as like, I gotta protect my mental space too because I am overly giving. I'm like, if I fuck with you, like you my friend, I'm in there 100%. Like I want for you more than you want for you type shit. And when you hurt, I fucking hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like family too. Like my family is my everything.
But
When your birthday?
I'm a Scorpio. And
My mom was Scorpio.
Yeah, like
Man.
everything, if it fucks with me, if I fuck with you, whatever you got going on around, that's why I love deep. Like I am a lover girl. Like I love deep. So that's why I just can't allow a lot of things and a lot of people, get attached to me because it runs that deep. Is that probably, do I need therapy because is that some type of trauma bond? I don't think so. I just really enjoy loving on people.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, but
You
you
know I
gotta.
love you.
I'm that same way, but like I'm at a point in my
do.
life like where I'm
You
selfish
do.
with me, like because sometimes you got one person dealing with this, one person dealing with that, and I'm the type of person I be all deep in like, oh okay, then next
I
thing,
know you, Angel girl. Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, well you can do this, you can do that, or whatever, and oh that's sad or whatever, but then you taking all that energy in, and you can't think straight because you don't took on everybody else shit,
Right.
So I'm at a point in my life like. I understand. I'm telling everybody like, hey, I think you should get therapy because you constantly having the same conversation over and over with
Same
somebody,
thing, yeah.
and it's not changing the outcome of it. Well, maybe you need to go talk to somebody else because I can't help you. I'm the best friend I can be, but I gotta be selfish with my time and be about me for my mental sake.
Right.
Because you can
When-
take on
when
a
your
lot of
birthday?
people. Huh?
She's
When your
a
birthday?
Taurus.
May 4th, Taurus.
Taurus, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I know no Taurus.
Yep.
Look, I already answered for her. She's a Taurus. This
I'm
a Cancer.
Cancer,
What's your
Aquarius.
Aquarius? Oh.
January Aquarius.
Wait a minute, he got the
It's
Aquarius.
different. Everybody say it, but January, so I don't know. January 21st.
January 21st. Oh, okay.
Dang.
I know the.
We got all the elements in here.
Yeah.
We got all
I rock
the
with
elements.
Cancers though for sure.
Yeah, I rock
That's
with
my
Cancer.
Scorpio.
dog.
My mama's Scorpio though. That's my baby. So
I
already know
don't
no
believe in
Taurus.
astrology, but everybody be like, he a Cancer, and then
Sensitive ass.
what a camera at? Which one my camera at?
So I
That
got a
one.
question. So how do y'all feel about when y'all people tell y'all they in therapy? Do y'all be thinking like, damn, this motherfucker trying to kill themselves?
I really be.
Or damn, this motherfucker, you hearing voices? Like,
Damn.
like, how do y'all
That's
be
the
feeling about
stigma.
that?
I ain't gonna-
understand though,
Yeah.
like, because
I ain't gonna lie. At
it's something that people don't talk about, but they gonna talk to about somebody in the class. Like, hey, bro, why the fuck? Therapy?
Exactly.
Right.
Like,
Like, cause
What
I
you-
can't
what
do
do
this,
you do?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why.
I
See,
be
stuff like
feeling.
that.
I be feeling like, damn, why you ain't come to me?
I do think that's a good idea. Like, dang,
Yeah.
you could have told me.
You could have told me. Like my family, everybody knowing like I done been through, you know what I'm saying, hell and high water. But you feel me? I'm somebody you could really talk to because I understand a lot of different walks of life. Blase, split. I ain't gonna really indulge too much, but
Because you do all the time.
indubitably. But yeah, I be feeling like, damn, why you ain't come chop it up with me about it? I could have helped you. Maybe even if I couldn't have helped you, I could have talked to you about it. But that's just me.
Yeah, Yeah, you probably you don't want your cousin, your brother, your best friend to know that you didn't kill somebody. You got to go to your therapist about it.
No, your therapist can only tell if you kill
They
somebody
say like that.
or about to kill somebody.
Like, look, don't tell me if you kill somebody, okay?
Right, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
tell me
I
if
gotta
you-
report that shit.
Yeah.
I got to.
Norman Bates
Yeah.
ass.
For real.
But really, though, I'm not going to disclose where I work at, okay? But I am a nurse, and I am a nurse in my community. So, where I grew up at, okay? So it bothers me a lot, though. Like, I see more black men in the hospital than I do at women, okay? So it bothers me because we do a lot of self-destruct stuff. So if you're doing a lot of self-destruct stuff, then it all piggies back to your mental health. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of insurance companies are not provide mental health. Like, if you're not working in a factory, you ain't getting no insurance for no mental health. That's out of pocket. People don't take that serious because you know why? It's meant for the people. I feel like this. It's meant people who get therapy is for people who people who get therapy are meant for people who can afford therapy. It's not really meant to help people if you're in a system or an environment that they don't want you to stay in. When I say they, I don't know who they is. I'm just saying.
I want to plug two
So
affordable therapists.
Man.
Motor City Center for Hope and Better Help. So I would say throw that in there. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
We need that.
But
We
yeah.
need some more
We-
references.
yeah,
And
we
if
need
you got
references
any
for sure.
references,
So-
we need to put this out there because
Yeah, get on
that's
it.
very informative.
And I think it's only like $25 a session if you don't have insurance. So it's affordable.
Damn.
Yeah, it's about a little AFI or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
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 I think
Instead of
Mary
spending
would
your
better
money
help,
on
too.
weed, don't buy an AFI. Go get therapy.
No, for real.
Type shit. That's
Or
real shit.
get an AFI, then go get the I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
Both will work. It'll work. Both of them would.
But the reason why I broke
or some Hennessy.
But the reason why,
Why do that?
go ahead. You only got 2 more minutes. The reason why I brought up the black men is because it bothers me, because like you ask them like I be seeing my patient, I be like, so how you feeling today? What's up? How you feeling? They be like, damn, ain't nobody asked me that. Like,
Man.
people don't ask nobody how they feeling, and I got a bad habit of doing that. Sometimes we open up another can of worms, but I just want to make sure people good, you know.
Real shit.
But it's all the time. It's the black men. They be having so much on their mind. I be looking like, damn, they ain't tell me when I became a nurse. I'm gonna have to be a therapist. Now I'm going to my therapist like, shit.
You gotta decompress.
I gotta decompress. You know,
Real
like,
shit.
It get deep. You know what I'm saying?
I don't hear that question often. I mean, I hear
Exactly.
from,
That's what
quite
I'm
a few,
saying.
her being one of the women that asked me, but I mean, my mom, I called her earlier about some shit. I wasn't even trying. The question was, what's wrong? I'm like, damn, what?
Right.
I
What's
just-
wrong?
Somebody hit me
What
with
the
the what's
fuck?
wrong, and it was something wrong with me. I'm like, did somebody tell you?
Exactly. Like, damn, bro. Like, I was just calling before I say anything. She was wrong. You don't sound good. I'm like, all right. But yeah, black men, we need it. I ain't gonna say black women don't, because I know y'all do. But
I
But
think
you know
black
what?
women got a better support system. In my
indubitably,
opinion.
y'all do.
We
Y'all
gonna,
do.
listen, we gonna get into this.
I think
just
black
a little
men
bit
got it
more.
harder, and they so many people around them they get to crying about some nigga stop acting like a bitch. Like, god damn, he acting like a bitch.
That's
You know,
definitely
like
what they
is he
do.
venting? You know, like,
Yeah.
and the most time dudes they either venting. They vent to their girl, you know what I'm saying? But what that girl do? When they get mad,
When they
Don't
get
never
mad.
vent to your
Bring
girl.
that shit
Look,
up.
I mean, that ain't
They
that
bring that shit up.
Honestly,
They bring that shit up.
Yeah.
nah, listen,
They
we
put it in
ain't
their
doing
memory
this
bank.
today. We not gonna do this.
They put it in their memory bank.
Listen, all right, y'all. Listen, mental health is a very big, vague topic. I don't think we had enough time to cover this. We might just bring mental health back
We get part
because
two.
I might bring it back after I go to therapy. But anywho, we're gonna see y'all in the next episode. Peace. See y'all.
I holla.
Don't do that. Why you keep doing that?